Let's see. Okay, so I think we're live here. This is Instagram. So let me quickly type a topic.
So if you come, you can switch.
Okay, I can see people joining in. Okay, let me write the first episode here. Okay. Mm, let's see. So we're officially live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and I can see my people joining in. Okay, so quick one. Thank you for joining, and please, just to make this engaging, we're not going to spend a lot of time here. I just want you to tell me where you are joining from, your name and where you're joining from. If you can hear me, please just let me know. I'm going to be juggling between YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So let's just see how today will go. This is the first time. Okay, let me see. So this is my hi. Can you hear me? Because I need to be sure that you can hear me before I start, so I can know that I'm not talking to myself. If you're on YouTube, please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. On Instagram, can you hear me? On TikTok, can you hear me? This is my first time coming live on TikTok, and I'm excited really. Okay, I'm seeing some things on this screen. I don't know what it is, but basically, what we are going to be doing for the first 5 days, which is from now, today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be test running. So you can hear me. Oh, great. She can hear me on Instagram. If you can hear me on YouTube, let me know. Okay, you can hear me. Oh, fantastic. So without wasting much of your time, this is 401. I was just doing testing since, but now that I know that you can hear me and we have people here, so let me just introduce myself again. I know some of you already know me, and some people are just joining in for the first time, or they're just seeing my face for the first time. I've been announcing it, and I'm glad that we are eventually doing this. This is like something really big for me, and I'm glad that you are here to support me. So, introduction. My name is Adiola, and I'm in my studio, and this is what I call like a timeout with me. And I've just titled it to give it a fancy name, which is the Ruby Live Show, and this is the Crown and Conquer edition. Now, backstory. Why did I say Crown and Conquer edition? Why don't I just leave it at the Ruby Live Show? This is because sometimes you may think you know what your followers want, but you need to understand. That's what I've learned, that you need to understand that let them take the lead and tell you what they want from you, what they want to hear. Don't just assume that you know what they want. And I know a couple of you, or many of you, have been following me for my tutorials because I'm a trainer. I train how to make different types of headwears. And because I don't know what you really expect from me every time, I know you engage on my videos that I put out there on how to make different headwears. Please, if you're just joining, let me know your name and where you are joining from. Please, I would just like to know. Please, thank you. I don't know what you expect from me. So I just said, okay, let's try this out so that we can probably know how to just make this page more engaging and better for you, of course, because class captain is here for you. Always, 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 always. So that's why I came up with Crown and Conquer edition. And the Crown segment of every live show will be how to teach you, or will be to teach you how to make a headwear design. It can probably be a technique, a headwear technique, which is the crowning part. And the other segment, which is the conquer part, is just basically going to be talking about the headwear making business, family, life, money, investment, and I'm sure that you love that. So, in order for me not to tilt too much or lean alone towards headwear making alone, or in order for me not to tilt alone towards business, money, family, personal development. That's why I'm having a blend of the Ruby Live Show, which consists of the Crown and Conquer edition. Now, if you are a short attention span person, you don't want to like to watch long videos. You may not enjoy this live show. Okay, I can see Tolu Lokwe from Abeokuta. Thank you, Tolu from TikTok. I love you. Okay, I can see my people too. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that well. Please just forgive me. Two T's Millenary from Lagos. Okay. And I can see the Glory Headways just joined in on Instagram. Thank you for joining. So, what was I saying? I was saying that in order for me not to tilt too much, that is why we have the blend of crown and conquer edition so that we can crown together and then we can conquer together, irrespective of what it is that you are going through. Everyone needs someone to just share with, everyone needs someone to hear their journey, their struggles, their stories, so that you can be encouraged. And that is why I'm having this live show. So if you are excited to be with me or to go on this journey of the Ruby Live Show. This is our first episode. I think we deserve whoop 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 like emoji, dancing emoji, clapping, because it takes a lot to come out here live to speak and not ramble like it's easy for you to just talk behind the camera. But when all eyes are on you, sometimes you forget what you want to say and then it's not easy anyway. So just clap for your class captain. Okay, so now, the vision of the Alluredbyruby brand generally is to help you master headwear making skill. Okay, bring you trainings on headwear making, help you master it, and also transit you into generating sustainable income. That goal has been valid, like it has been valid for the past 7 years plus now, and we intend to keep getting better. But I just need to know which you prefer the most. Now, as I go into this show, I would like you to tell me which segment you enjoy the most. Is it going to be, hold on, you cannot judge, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. Wait till the end, at least this is the first time. You will tell me which one you enjoy the most, probably in the comment section or in my DM, so I can know which one. I just need to get to know which one you want. Okay, now let's questions, a lot of burning questions in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. I'm here. Don't worry. I got you. So we're making different designs of Zara cap. But this particular design, whose phone is that? So this particular design is what I'm about to show you. And before you say, I know how to do it, I know there are people who will learn a lot from whatever, how small the tips or the details I'm going to be sharing with you in the crown session of the Ruby Live Show. So this is one of the designs that we are making for our wholesalers. And this is a Zara cap. So this is the base of the Zara cap, and it has a very big rose at the back. Can you see it? I know you can see it because my gadgets are right in front of me. You can see them. And let's talk about the type of fabric that you can use to make the Zara cap. You can use your velvet fabric, even though it is not very strong. You can use your silk fabric, and there's this fabric that is called raw silk. Some people call it stretch fabric, and you can use it as well if you want to achieve this nice finishing. But one thing I want you to note is that for you to get the perfect rose of this with this material that I'm using right here, let me show you this fabric here. I'm not sure if you can see this very well. It's quite stretchy. This is the stretchy part of the fabric. So I cut the length of the rose on the part that is not stretchy to give it this very nice look. Can you see that? I don't know why Instagram video is not very clear. Can you see that? Okay, so this length right here is like the full length of the fabric and it's by 60. This is 60. The whole length of the fabric, 60 inches all through. And there was the width again. I cannot remember. Measurement is still control. Okay, so this is 11, and when you fold it, is 5.5. So this is 11 inches. When you open it, is 11. Because it's on fold now, it's 5.5. If you want to achieve this size, because some people may say, must it be big? Please feel free to do whatever you like. So the fabric I use is raw silk. Some people call it stretchy taffeta. I don't know what they call it in your area, but I did not cut my rows on the stretchy part because the stretchy parts of your rows will give you another design, not exactly like this. Can you see that? Great. So what you're going to do is just to gather all the way down, and that's why I have this right here. Now, for those people who are always finding it difficult to tag, okay, this is the base. This is the base. Okay. So in some other or segments of the shows, I'm going to be showing you how to do it from scratch. But if you have not learned how to make your Zara cap base, you can just go to my page, either on Instagram, TikTok. I have a lot of tutorials that can teach you how to make Zara cap base. So because I don't want this live show to be long, I want it to be short, engaging, and interesting. Where's my scissors? Okay. That's why I'm just going into straight to the point technique. So this is it right here. This fabric is stretchy. Okay, it's quite stretchy. So I'm going to prepare this by gathering. Now, the length of this, what's the length of this thing? This one, 26 inches length. Okay, so 26 inches length because it is stretchy. If you are using a fabric that is not stretchy, it is safer for you to do 30 inches. 30 inches is better for you to, but if you are working with a stretchy fabric, you can do 26 inches. So I'm going to gather this part right here so that I can show you how I attach my rose for those who have issues tacking their roses, which is the best method. But there's always, please, is this how people invite, ask to join, to become a co-host on live shows on TikTok? I don't know, maybe it's a thing. I'm a rookie in this TikTok live show, so pardon me. So you're going to gather, and again, let me show you something very important. Now, if you want to manage your fabric, okay, the if this length here is 26 inches, your width, let me show you the width. The width here, this place right here, your width here can be 14 inches, can be 15 inches. So depending on whether you have plenty material, that depends on it. But in case where you are managing your fabric, when you are managing your fabric and you want to gather this part, if it is short like this, you will not gather it and squeeze it all together because it will not give your Zara cap space on top like this. So you can gather this part tightly, but at this point here, you're just going to make like a loose gathering, very loose gathering like this. Okay, okay, loose, loose. So like this, so you're not going to pull it tightly like this. You leave some space in between. So this gives it allowance for your client's hair or head size. Do you understand? I know you have gotten the idea like that. I've taught you something. I've taught you something today. You're welcome. Okay, so you're going to cut your excess thread like so. Please, can you help me check these people here? Sweetie, thank you. I think they've gone. They are disturbing our life. Okay, so this is it. And then you can turn it inside out like this. Can you see? So you already have your Zara tag ready and beautiful. I think they've lowered their voices. Okay. So can you see? So this is the rose right here. So if you don't want to tap all the way down, you can just apply a little glue. You can apply a little glue to the center of your rose. And this does not necessarily have to be a rose. It can be a bow. So you apply little glue to this center part. Okay, little glue. Place it however you want it to be, like this. Press it down. And you're not going to just leave this glue like that. No, you're now going to tack around it. So you're going to tack on the soft part, soft sides of the rose, not the middle part, because the part inside here is quite thick, and this part on the rose, in the middle of the rose, is thick as well. So you don't want to have to, you are going to, your hand is going to suffer for it. So you want to just first of all use the glue to hold it down, press it down, and then you can use your needle and thread to tack around it. And then you can decide to embellish the center if you want to. And that is just how to attach your rose to your Zara cap. Now, some people may think, oh, this is small thing, this is something small, it's something that I've done before, but no knowledge is waste, and it should not be taken for granted because it is free. Because even if you don't use it for yourself, it's also a good thing if you can pass that knowledge down, and that's why we are doing this right here. Okay, so you can just go ahead and tap the sides down. Tapping the sides down secures your rows because you don't know the environment that the client will be wearing this cap, and you don't want a situation whereby it will be so hot where the person is, and then the glue will melt, and then the person will start calling you, Madam, what did you do? And the rose has flown away from the main base. You don't want that to happen to you. It's not good. So this is me tapping around it. Just tap, 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 and then you are good to go. Okay, so at this point, let me see. Also, what's the length of the belt at the back? Okay, I'm going to show you the length at the back. Just give me a moment. Do I have any question here? Someone asked on TikTok. I'm going to respond to that. Do I have any question here? Okay, so far only two people introduced themselves and where they are joining from. That's not encouraging now. Okay, I can see another question. Please, what is the length of the Please, what is the length of the place where the marco is placed? I think I've answered that. I said it's 26 inches length. 26 inches length. Okay, and the second question that you ask is that what is the length of the belt of the back of the cap? Okay, I'm going to respond to that very shortly as soon as I'm done tacking this, which will not take too long. But if you have any question for me too on YouTube, please go ahead and drop them so I can answer them all at once. Okay, so let me see the question. Okay, let me see. Please, if you have question, now is the time because we're about to round up the crown section so that we can go to the other segment, which is the conquer segment, and actually have a story to share with you. And I'm excited to share that story. So if you have any question about this cap, this Zara cap that I'm making, please feel free to ask. And if you are a wholesaler who does not have the capacity to produce, that's what we do because this cap we're actually working on is for a wholesaler. I'm seeing Omowumi from Ipaja. Omowumi, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate this a lot. So if you don't have the capacity to produce, please feel free to reach out to me and let's talk business because these caps that we're making for a wholesaler, and I'm sure she's going to love it when she receives them. Okay, I'm still tacking and I'm almost done right here. Okay. She said, I realized that the Marco isn't. I love people who are engaged. Oh, what's your name, please? I would like to know your name because I love people who engage online. It makes me realize that I'm not just talking to myself. The Marco isn't covering the whole length, and there is a space at the back. Yes, your Marco is 18 inches long, while your fabric is 26 inches long. So that automatically means that your fabric will have you will have excess fabrics at the sides of the Marco. Okay, what's the size of the Marco? So the Marco is 2.75 inches, 2.75 inches by 18 inches length. So you can write that down. Okay, Adebanjo Momi say I love you. God bless you. Yes, love you too. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay, so I think I'm done tacking. Let me just do that one more time. You see how easy it is. So you don't have to stress yourself going all the way, tacking the center part. So I'm going to finish my tacking inside the cap, and then I'll cut the thread off. And then we are good to go. Can you see how it looks? Yeah, you mentioned the belt. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. You are Tulu Lokwe Emilina from Abeokuta. Yes, thank you for joining. Okay, so the length of my belt is 13 inches long. It's 13 inches long. You can have 12 inches. You can even have 10 inches. The real reason why you want to have belts is just to tie, right? And it should be long enough for both hands to hold. That's the ultimate goal of having a belt. And so that it can fit any head size. Okay, so this is me. Just ask now, I'll give you. Okay, okay. I can see plenty love on TikTok. Now so now they give love for this TikTok. Hey, Instagram people are not giving me any love. Okay, I can see Adebanjo has given me one love. So this is the belt that you use to tie at the back. Okay, excess love on TikTok. Wow, I'm impressed though. For the first time, live goer. No, that's not correct. For the first time, I'm going live on TikTok. That's good. Okay, so can you see the cap looks beautiful? Hmm. Okay, I love this. I love this a lot. So this is 23 minutes. Wow, I tried though. My intention is to do like 30 minutes of crowning section, which is teaching you how to make a nice headwear or just explaining a technique to you, and do another 30 minutes. I'm seeing plenty love now on this on Instagram. Thank you and well done. Okay, okay. So now we have come to the segment of conquer. So let's conquer together. What does that mean? I'm going to be sharing a lot. I'm going to be encouraging a lot. I can see AB coming in. Good evening. How are you? If you're just joining in on Instagram, good evening. How are you? We just finished how to make this Zara cap in the first segment, which is the crown segment. And this live show is going to the second segment, which is how to conquer. And in today's segment of how to conquer, which is September 1st, Happy New Month. I forgot. Sometimes I lose track of date and time. I'm not accepting this. I don't know who the person is. You need butter heart urgently. You are in Lagos. Okay, send a DM. Someone will respond to you. Send a DM. You say you want butter heart, right? Yes, we can make it for you. And if you want to join the butter heart class too, send a DM right now. Obviously, I cannot respond here. I'm on live and someone will attend to you. Thank you. Mwah. Okay, so we'll talk about building your life around your business versus building your business around your life. Now, I'm going to repeat that topic because I want it to sink in. That alone can be so many episodes if I start to break it down. But let's just see how far we can go. This is episode one. I don't want to load you with too much information. I want you to digest it one after the other. Don't forget, between now, which is today, I'm going to come live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days straight, I'll be coming out live every day. just to launch the Ruby live show and to test run to see how it's going. And so far, I like what I'm saying. It's encouraging. You all are following me, and I love it. And I'm sure that by the end of the week, we can decide together what day of the week we want to continue with this live show. So let's talk about building your life around your business versus building your business around your life. They are two different things, so don't get it twisted. Don't mix it up. Because hmm, what will actually happen if you build your life around your business, and what can happen if you build your business around your life? And I'm going to be sharing my own experience. But before I go into the details, I actually wrote some things down, okay, so that I don't forget. I don't want to be rambling. That's why I wrote them down so that I can be focused and concise and precise and go straight to the point. Now, when you build your life around your business, you have a life, a personal life, and you have a business. Because I want to assume that we all that are here now watching me, you own your own business. At least you are making headwears for people, you are sewing clothes for people, you are doing buying and selling on the side, or you are rendering services. That is a business. So when you build your life around that business, it simply means that that business is in charge of your life. And I see many people or many entrepreneurs or many business owners make that mistake. They build their life around their business, and it is not supposed to be so. Actually, when you build your life around your business, the business is taking charge of your life. So it means everything you do in this whole life, as a single person, as a married woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a spouse, it evolves around your business. So if your business does not give you time, you cannot have time. If your business is taking your time, your life, it means you cannot do anything outside your business. In fact, you practically squeeze out time for your life. And you know how business can be. I'm sure that I have people here. You know how stressful it is to run a business, especially in this our country called Nigeria. You know how customers can be. There are customers that can call you 2 a.m. in the morning, and you'll be wondering, are you serious right now? Like, seriously, are you don't you know I'm supposed to be sleeping right now? Some customers will call you 11 a.m. They want to speak with you. Some customers will call you on weekends if you have not come out openly to say we don't work weekends. Like, business can literally swallow up your entire life. So if you build your life around your business, it simply means that your life is taking the back stage. And it simply means that your roles as a partner, a parent, a friend bows to the dictates of your business. It simply means that your staff members will forever depend on you and they will never take cues because you always have to be present in that business. It's sharp business or money, and you forget that sometimes your business can be very boring. Your business can be making a lot of money for you, but it can be sometimes boring. Sometimes you lose joy and happiness even with the money in your bank account. It's something that I've experienced before. And that's why I said I'm going to share a story with you. I recently visited someone, and when I saw her children, I was sad. This is somebody that is doing well in her business. People admire her a lot online. She's like role models to a lot of people. People want to be like her. But when I saw her children, I was not happy because it was very obvious that she didn't have time for those children. Now, it's probably a matter of when I come back from work, whatever I just see in the kitchen, I prepare for them. Oh yeah, everybody go and sleep. You know, it's a matter of ah, okay, you just make out a little bit of time to take care of the children that God has given to you. Why? Because you're running a business and it is not supposed to be like that. You shouldn't neglect your children for whatever reason. Now, as it is now, If you call me at a particular time, I'm not going to take your calls because business is over for me for that day. Some people may say, it's because you have money now. I don't have money. And that's the truth. But there has to be boundaries. And some of you are already falling victim of that, building your life around your business. Gradually, you're looking for customers, you're new in the business, and you want to make so much money, and then the business is the one dictating how your life will go. You're already falling trap. I need you to catch yourself. And that's why we're having this conversation. I need you to catch yourself because at the end of the day, it's not going to be worth it. For you to lose joy and happiness in pursuit of money, it's good to do business, but have hours where you work, have time where you don't work, have time where you rest. Rest is part of work. I learned this the hard way. Rest is part of work. And the reason why I'm doing this, I don't even care if I have 100 million people watching, or I have only one person watching, or I have two people watching, is because it is important for me to do this. And this is part of what gives me joy and happiness. I'm literally leaving the job I'm being paid to do right now to come online here because it's part of what gives me joy and happiness. Because I will not let my business dictate my life. This is my own life. This is personal for me. Coming here to come and share with you is personal for me. It's part of what makes me relevant even in that business. It's what keeps my mental health strong and healthy. It's what makes me feel fulfilled. It's what makes every penny, kobo, and naira that comes into the business worth it because I have people that I'm responsible for. I have people who look who I won't say look up to me, who look out for my content, something I need to say, something I need to teach, something I want to talk about, something I want. So they are like you just need to have like a clear boundary between your life and business. Now, some people will argue that business and life is supposed to be intertwined. I agree with you completely. But in my own case, you need to put a clear boundary. If not, your business will run your personal life down. And what is the point? Just like the Bible says, what does it profit a man that gains the whole world? What will it profit you when your children are not healthy? What will it profit you when your health is suffering? Some people cannot even have a proper meal in 24 hours because they are working around. I have done it before. Take it from me. I was literally always angry whenever I'm in the kitchen because actually I was thinking that the kitchen, the cooking, the caring for my family, the school pickups and drop-offs were hindering me from doing my business. I never knew that it was the business that was hindering me from doing what I was supposed to do as a mother, as a partner, as a wife, as a human being. Sometimes you just feel angry when you enter the kitchen. You're like, I wish I could just delegate this. Yes, you can actually delegate it. I'm not going to go into that. But the truth is, it depends on what you want for your life. I had to rewire my mind to start thinking a time will come, I won't be the one doing all of this anymore. So why don't I just enjoy it while it lasts? Why don't I just enjoy it while I'm doing it instead of seeing it as one big chore, something that is taking me away from my business? Why don't I just have a clear path of what business should look like for me and what my personal life should look like? And when it is time to integrate both, I know I can do both, and one is not suffering and the other one is not suffering. Now, another example I'm going to give, which is the story, is the reason why I decided to start building my, or let me say, don't let me go into the other part. We're still talking about building your life around your business, why it is a mistake. Now, see, recently, if you have been following me on my Instagram pages, on my TikTok pages, on YouTube, you would have seen the video I made when I talked about how we moved from Lagos to Ibadan. And I know a couple of people that have reached out to me say, we never knew that you are now in Ibadan. My business still goes on in Lagos. And I also have a branch in Ibadan. And I know that many of you want to hear the full gist of the whole thing. This is actually part of what made us to move from Lagos to Ibadan. Now, I was born and bred in Lagos. Like I be confirmed correct Lagos B. If anyone had told me in this my life that I will move from Lagos and live anywhere else and be fine and okay and not complain and live the life, I would say it's a lie. But the truth is, moving from Lagos to Ibadan helped me to learn so many lessons that I would never have learned if I was still living in Lagos. Whether you believe it or not, I learned how to structure my business just because we moved from Lagos to Ibadan. I learned how to rest just because we moved from Lagos to Ibadan. I learned how to set clear boundaries and goals for my business and my life just because we moved from Lagos to Ibadan. Now, I'm not saying that you should move from where you are to another state before you can learn not to build your life around your business. But what I'm saying is what has worked for me, because on a normal day, I will work 24 hours, 7 days a week, and I will get tired, right? But I love what I do so much that I forget that I'm a human being. I just want to put in all my energy, all my effort. Once you pay me like this, I want to impress you. I want to give you words for your money, which is very good. But moving from Lagos to Ibadan taught me how to build team members and trust them completely. I learned how to trust. I learned how to delegate, and my business grew like never before. But the times where I was just always hold it to my chest. I was going to work every single day. I was like, for managing people, you have to do something, you have to do this, everything has to be done my way. Things were not working. Instead, I was burnt out. Like at a point, I was like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm not even going to do this anymore because it became boring, monotonous. I hated it. And sometimes I would just sit down, I would look at my machine and I would just hiss and just step out. It got that bad. It felt like people were now forcing me to run the business. I got to that point. Why? Because it was just about the business. It was just about the business. It was just about the business. And I just had a little time for life. So if you're already going towards that path, maybe this video is for you. Maybe you're the reason why I've started this live show, because I'm going to be saying so many things that you may like and you may not like, but at the end of the day, I know it's actually going to help someone, to help you a lot. Now, you may not see beyond your nose when you're building your life around your business. You will not see opportunities that are right in front of you. You will not know how to leverage people's talents, strength, and capability. When we left Lagos, my Lagos team, they were doing excellently well. And I was like, so you people can actually perform like this. Hey, God. But when I'm there, everything, madam, how this one, look at this one, this one, this one, this one. And I'll be like, okay, yes, yes, yes. I actually thought I was training them, which I was, because the training too went a long way for them to be able to stand on their own. But at the same time, I was holding onto a lot, which was affecting me. I'm somebody who loves to read. I couldn't read for a long time. I love to listen to podcasts, even though those things are boring to many people. But that's actually how I relax. Oddly so, that's how I relax. I can just sit down, listen to podcasts, put fire in my brain. I love to brainstorm a lot, and brainstorming takes a lot of me time. You need to just disengage with activities. But I was always doing the activities. It's like I've been talking to myself for some time. Drop like a love emoji. Let me see. Are we still on TikTok? Okay, we're still live. Okay, great. I just want to know if what I'm saying is making sense, or if you're in this shoe already. Because me, I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot, and I do not actually want to wait for everything to be perfect for me before I start sharing with you. Because one thing that holds people back a lot is yeah, thank you for that love, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you. I'm waiting for TikTok people. I know they are not stingy with their love. They have a lot to give, right? Instagram people, show them now. Ah, I can see more on YouTube. Yes. And the good thing about this live is that you can actually go back and watch it. So what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. That line of thought just went. Please, what was I saying? You're learning a lot. Oh, thank you. Let me know on YouTube if you are learning. Let me know on TikTok if you are learning. So we have 10 minutes to go, but I would just like to wrap up by telling you very impactful. Okay, thank you. I can see love from 2T's Millenary, if I'm correct. Okay, I would like to wrap up by saying that in the next episode, which is tomorrow, I'll be coming live tomorrow. Please, I want you to tell someone 4 p.m. Okay, I can see. Oh, I've been seeing my people on YouTube. Okay, Gloria Uche. I can see Sarah. I can see Afola Shade. I can see. Okay, Omoto Yosi. Oh, great. Okay, so thank you. Thank you so much for joining. So I would like to wrap up, but I can't remember what I was saying during that time. Yes, you are correct. Yes, I know. I know I'm correct because I've been there. I'm back, and it's not funny. Okay, I'm trying to see if I have some questions here. Hey, I did not invite anybody. Oh. I don't know what is going on. Oh. Okay, so I'm looking forward to where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to be coming live tomorrow, and I'm going to be talking about um, how to build your business around your life. I'm sure you will love that. I've talked about what you are doing currently that is stressing you out and burning you out, which was what I was doing that burnt me out, which was building my business, my life around my business. So tomorrow I'll be coming live 4 p.m. Please share and keep it in mind. Set the notification bell so that you can come and hear how to build your business around your life. And I'm going to share what I'm currently enjoying because that is what I'm doing right now. Somebody's asking me, where am I located? You want to learn how to make the butter hat. Okay, so you don't need to come to any physical location to learn how to make the butter hat. You can learn online from everywhere in the world. We have close to 500 people in that class. So learning actively every day, so you can join. Okay, you can join. Just send a message right now so you can join how to learn. So tomorrow I'm going to teach you how you can build your business around your life so that you can enjoy the life of a CEO. Yeah, you anticipate, oh sure, I cannot wait as well. So you can just have like a taste of what I'm enjoying right now. I just want to carry you along so that we can conquer together. So someone is asking, what is the length of the belt and when do we add the belt? Okay, I have like a full tutorial on my YouTube channel. You can check it out on how to make Zara cap. If you don't understand anything, please feel free to, let me know. If there's anything you want me to share with you or teach you, please, this show is basically for you. I can only have like a guideline or an outline, but like I said at the beginning, this is for you. You tell me what you want. I'm your ride or die. I'll be ride and die. So I'm going to be here, okay, just to teach you and train you. So the belt length is actually 13 inches. That's the one I'm wearing right here. So let me just give you like a tip of what I'm going to be sharing tomorrow regarding building your business around your life. I need you to go back home, or of course you're home, you probably at work or at home. I need you to go back to yourself, or when you get to your room, or when you want to sleep, and I want you to ask yourself this big question: what kind of life do you want? Please, what kind of life do you want? Don't answer me now. Please don't answer now. What kind of life do you want? What kind of life do you want? Because that is actually what will determine how you build your business around that life that you want, which is what I'm still learning to do. So I have like 5 minutes more. I'm closing my notes now so I can take your question. And please let me know which segment of this live show, episode 1, you enjoyed the most? Is it the crowning part, which is how to make Zara cap, or the conquering part, which is sharing life experiences, business experiences, money investments? Which one do you enjoy the most? In 2 minutes, if I see have people watching it, which of so I'm checking on YouTube. This is quite interesting and I love it. And I didn't even know that we have spent 1 hour already. Okay, good. So I'm waiting before I go out. Which segment did you enjoy the most? Is it the Zara cap we made, or the the part that I talked about? How to not build your life around your business. Let's see. Okay. Oh, all of it. Okay, interesting. All of it. So you like the combination of the crowning part and the talk part. I like that. Okay. Anyone? I enjoyed both. Oh, okay. Okay, people are making me feel like I'm doing something right. I like that. Okay, I'm seeing that from YouTube. Falashade said that. Thank you. IJ Zik said all of it. Thank you. If you're just joining in, you can watch the replay because we're ending now. You did not join on time. After all my shout over the weekend, you came late. Okay, let me see if I have any comments here. Which part did you enjoy the most? English is even too hard. Eh? Which part did you enjoy the most? Okay, is you okay? So wow, thank you so much. So if you enjoyed this, please just clap, 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 clap. This is our episode 1. We did great. I actually thought I was going to freeze when we go live, but come off it. We did well. So yeah, clap for class captain. I tried now. At least episode 1 was a success. Whoop 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 whoop. I think let me do a screenshot here. Yay. We did great. We did great. The conquering part is the one you love the most. Oh, I like that. Thank you for your honest feedback. I love it too. You need to see the way I was just writing, doing my research, because I just want to come and give you everything, like all of me. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the clap. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. So we have 2 minutes to go, but I don't think there's any need for me to stay since you don't have any question for me because I'm literally checking 3 platforms right now. It's not easy. 3 platforms, only me. Juggling from TikTok to YouTube to Instagram, but you all are amazing. Thank you for joining. So you have to go back to work now, and then I'll see you tomorrow by 4 p.m. Please don't come late, though. Don't come late, though. Thank you, and God bless. Mwah.